Trades by Slade on the screen, money flowing like a dream. Charts go up, charts go down, go gangster rules this town. NASDAQ flashes in his eyes, trading fast, catching highs. Buy low, sell high on Q, go gangster, always knew. Go gangster making gold, every trade, every hold, money rain from the sky. Go gangster touching high. Candlestick, red and green, biggest trader ever seen. In the zone, no time to rest. Go gangster, simply the best. Tick tock, the time goes by. Golden games reaching sky. Every trade winning more. Go gangster, hear them roar. Gangster making gold, every trade, every hold, money rain from the sky. Go gangster touching high. NASDAQ flashes in his eyes, trading fast, catching highs. Buy low, sell high on Q. Go gangster, always knew. Go gangster making gold, every grade, every hold, money rain from the sky. Go gangster touching high. Candlestick, red and green, biggest trader ever seen. In the zone, no time to rest. Go gangster, simply the best.
Yeah, I like the 50Ks also. I like the 50Ks. All right, dude, let's see here. Let's see. So we're about right in the middle here. We're about right in the middle. Yeah, sitting right around the middle of yesterday's range. Let's see here. No, it looks like no, barely a baby top wick. I mean, I'm bullish a bit. The only reason is because I want to think I'm bullish. We inverse this gap here. Right there. And I think we're just going to kind of come down. We're reaching a level in here we might bounce from. So hopefully it bounces up and get along somewhere. Let's see. I want some longs. Long John Silver. Let's see. Leroy Jenkins. That's funny. Leroy Jenkins. All right. Bada bing, bada boom. First fair value gap from yesterday. Let's take a look. Oh, this right here? Yeah, buddy, that's crazy. That's crazy. Me too, dude. I saw London session and I was like, man, dude. Only problem is I don't know what I would have entered, but it did come down, didn't it? I don't know what I would have entered. Oh, maybe right here. Nice little 5-minute inversion. Swept this right here. 5-minute inversion. Shoo, coming on down. Let's go, dude. Any news today? Is there any news? Oh, yeah. PCE at 8:30. That's pretty big. That's pretty big, I think. What's gold doing? Coming down. Gold's coming down. Let me take a look at this from a fundamental standpoint here. Let me take a look from a fundamental standpoint. I mean, it makes sense if it wanted to kind of come down here. But man, I think I kind of only want to play longs today. I think so. If it'll kind of dip back down here, I may get into a little long action. I may try a little long. Coming up. Coming up here. 5-minute time frame. I'm gonna set a little buy limit here at 643. And I'm gonna go for 10 points. But it may just go without me here. It's going up pretty fast. One to one. And let's see. It's going up pretty fast here. Dude, I thought you were putting a stop profit and take loss entry. I don't even know what that means. Man, it's gonna just go. It's going. It's going, buddy. It's going. Sit here and wait. But I'd say if it kind of breaks this high right here, I'll cancel the trade. I cancel the trade if it breaks this high right here. Man. PCE, dude. What do you think it's gonna do? You think PCE is gonna dump or pump? Dude. Oh, the Wordle? The Wordle I cheated. That I will say that was the only time I cheated, but I just saw what you guys were saying, and you know, I couldn't be beaten, you know. I had to do what had to be done. I was gonna try to get it in one, but the first answer I looked up wasn't right. So then I had to find I looked up an answer and it was the wrong one, apparently. I was gonna try to get it in one and say I can never be beaten. But that didn't happen. That didn't happen. Let's see if I get in this. Man, I hope it don't bounce right here, though. This little gap, it made a new gap here. And then we got a nice gap right here. And I like this gap because it lines up with kind of all this stuff right here. Like that right there. Let me try to make this a bit more here. It's bouncing straight out of that gap. $25 and $35, kind of like that. Don't want to wake the wifey. Whispering. He was whispering. Let's see, man. I don't know if I'm going to get an entry here, but I'm just going to leave it there. Just going to leave it there. And we'll see if we get this entry here. Could just go, though. Could possibly just go. Man, I'm mad. I left my energy drink. I gotta stop and get it on the way to work now, man. I do like how it made a little tweener here, though. Got a low. And then it took this right here, swept it, and didn't take out this low. Little tweener action, so now a thing can just run. We'll call that the tweener. Yes, sir, the tweener. The tweener play. The gray lines. This bottom gray line, I marked it off when we were kind of down here as like, so this is like the bottom, you see how it kind of made like a support here, this candle body, the bottom. I marked it out right there. And I was in my head, I marked it out, and I was thinking, you know, if we start to close above there, we can continue up back into this like little range thing here to the top. And this one closed above it, and you see it kind of just has been working its way back up. And then this one up here is just kind of up here. And I said, if it takes this out, then I'm going to take the trade off, like the top of this candle up here. And then these little gray boxes are fair value gaps. And in this purple box is just kind of like a zone, like the top of this 1 minute, like resistance zone, thinking that now it might turn into a support zone. So if it comes back down, kind of sweeps these levels, bounces off of here inside of this gap and support zone, we could get our entry to bring it back up. But that's kind of what I'm thinking here. But I think it's just going to go up there and kind of take that out now that it's kind of made all this kind of structure. Came up, made some structure here. Probably just take this out. I mean, the good entry would have been on this 5 minute candle closure above here. Just enter right there. Take it up. Probably would have been 10 points. Close to 10 points. Not even 10 points yet, but let's see if we get this entry. It's coming down. It's coming down right now. Yeah, I like the 5 minute. It's just cleaner. I just keep it on the 1 minute just because I like to look at it. But I like the 5 minute plays, especially for like this support and resistance strategy. Fair value gaps, I do kind of like the 1 minute. But 5 minute, I like it for just looking at market structure. It makes it cleaner, easier to kind of read, in my opinion. But yeah. Let's see here. A pullback here. This is about the 50% mark. Might be getting in a trade here. Let's see. Came down, took out these right here and bounced up. Didn't get in yet. It got close. It went down to we were 2 ticks away from being in this trade here. 2 ticks. Just because a lot, like you could get a wick down and stuff, and then I mean the fair value gaps don't always work, you know. They don't always work. So I just like it 10 points. I mean, sometimes I'll move it up, but I could see it wicking down a bit. I mean, yeah, I mean, a really good stop would be like below the low, but I don't want to risk that much. That's 20 points, so I'd rather just risk 10. Well, let me see. We're about to be in. All right, I'm in. Let's see if it just dumps now. Or can we pump it up? Can we pump it up? I'm in. I'm in. Kind of watch this little spot right here. All right, I'm going to go to break even now. I'm at break even already on this trade here. See if we can just run it up now. I'm at break even. Can we pump it? Can we pump it up here? Can we get the full 10 points? Pump it up for daddy. Just take just you know, go right through this fair value gap like butter. Go right through this thing like butter. We don't want no hold up here. No hold up at this fair value gap. You already went through here. You closed above this little zone. Just go back to the top of the range now. You got it. Yeah, one mini. One mini on this rig. Come on, dude. Just give it. Just give it up. Give it up. I'm just going for 10 points here on these Apex accounts. I do like higher. I like higher. But for the Apex, I'm just going for this $200 a day. But I mean, I don't like this fair value gap here. I'm not gonna lie. Could kind of bounce down. But I'm just gonna hold break even. Try to go for this 10 points. See if we can get it. Let's see here. Don't like that fair value gap. All right. Time to pump now. You got your one pullback candle. That's all you need. See, but this is right here is kind of why I like New York session. In New York session, this would have been 10 points. Volatility's higher, but I'm about to be out at break even. Let's see here. Almost. Ooh, that came within like one tick. Yeah, I'm about to be out at break even. Break even right there. Crap. Cracker jacks, man. It started off hot. It just couldn't push through that fair value gap right there. I still like it though. But got to follow the rules. Yeah. It's whatever. In New York session, like if you trade like this in New York session, that would have been 10 points. Volatility's higher, and that one bounce right there would have been a bigger move for 10 points. Yeah, dude, that's stupid little fair value gap, man. All right. Well, let me screenshot this and do a little trade review. Bum 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 bum. Alrighty, ready. Let's see here. All right. Yeah, I'm taking another trade. I'm gonna take another trade if I see something here. If I see something, I still like higher. Only problem is it's just kind of like kind of bear flagging, I think, or it's making some kind of flag here. You see, we got like we're kind of making higher lows and lower highs at the moment, just kind of flagging. So it's gonna break out one way or the other. Dude, I used to do gaming all the time, dude. I love it, but just too busy. Too busy now, man. I do like I'm still gonna pick up COD when it comes out. I might play it for 2 weeks, but I'm gonna play it. Yeah, bro, COD. Call of Duty. What is it? Battlefield 6? You like Battlefield? I used to play Battlefield. I didn't really like it, man. Now it's gonna bounce up here, you dirty dog. You old dirty dog. Where's the VWAP? VWAP up, sitting up there. See, I kind of like it to kind of go up a little bit closer to this VWAP upside. They're switching to Battlefield. What's Call of Duty? Is it like Black Ops 7 or something? Is it Black Ops 7? I mean, if we start to break down here, could come all the way down here. Start to come on down. We'll see here. We'll see. See what happens. I just don't really like now that I'm looking at it, this is not like my best kind of stuff to trade in. I like to trade after there's like a big move like this, and then I kind of would have got in. I hate to say it, but I like to take reversal trades, and then I probably would have got in somewhere in like this area for like 10 points. Boom, little 10-point recovery bounce or down here. Those are always my best trades. After a big move, and then sometimes you see that V shape all the way back up. Let's see if it wants to keep coming down here, though. I'm on a 5-minute time frame right now. I'm on the 5-minute time frame. I mean, you could technically say here on the 5-minute, we had this kind of range zone right here, right? Broke out here, came up, kind of retested the range, and is it coming down now? But I mean, also we're just kind of flagging at the moment, so tricky. But if it's gonna play out like a bear flag, it should just kind of work its way down, and then go for, I'd say, this wick down here eventually. For that wick down there. Just gonna wait, watch for a minute. I mean, it could just chop around here until news. You know, we got PCE. It could just be accumulating in this flag here, and then the news is gonna really spike it one way, but we'll see. I'm gonna draw out this flag again, and something like that. Or maybe even like, all right, let's see here. What do you guys think is gonna happen? Think it's gonna go up or down? Up or down? Everything equities wise is red. Yeah. It's on sale, biblical. It's on sale, man. Good time to buy. It's on sale. Everybody's gonna wake up and see it's red, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, we gotta buy." It's on sale. This thing still wouldn't. Let me see. Still wouldn't have been stopped out here. So 53 was the target, and then 33 was the stop. So let's see what would have happened. I just don't like this area. Kind of just flagging, man. Flagging. Making lower highs and higher lows. it's hard to trade this, especially, it could be easier in New York session because the moves are bigger, but it's hard to catch 10 points in when it's making lower highs and higher lows. $10-point range, yeah. Exactly. You got to catch the bottom and sell at the top. To get 10 points. Crazy. Crazy. I reckon it's just waiting on the news. Well, pre-market has been good until I started back streaming. The pre-market has been good. But I guess that's how it goes. When you start back streaming, it goes to poo. Yeah. Yesterday, dude, there was some good volatility during New York session. I liked it, though. I caught a 20-pointer somewhere. I don't even remember where. I caught a little move back up. I think it was somewhere in this area. Or maybe here. I don't know, but it was nice. I think it was here. I don't know, but I did 5 micros for 20 points yesterday during the New York session. Dude, isn't it crazy that I used to I made it a payout one time only trading trend lines? That was sweet, dude. I remember it was fun. Cause all I did was I'd get on the charts, dude. I'd mark out. I'd just draw my trend line. And then I'd set an alert on it and just wait on it to break. So I draw out something like this. And then when a candle closed below it, boom, look at that. This used to be the one strategy I traded. Dude, my girlfriend's granddad wants to take me hunting. My girlfriend's granddad wants to take me hunting. I think it'd be fun. I've been like once or twice. But no, I don't really hunt. I tell you what though, this here is brutal. Wish it would do something. I'm not touching it. I'm not touching this, man. This is like when your friend needs a wingman, right? And there's two girls. There's a hot one and an ugly one. And your friend has the hot one. And you say you'll be his wingman, and then there's an ugly girl, and you tell him, you say, "Hey, I'm not touching that. It's like this right here. I'm not touching this." I'm not touching this, man. But yeah. It's just grinding down. All right, cool breezy. We'll see you, man. Green for the week. Let's go, dude. Yeah, I mean, just call it a week there. Green week. Can't complain there. I might actually head off here too. If I might stay on till about 8:05, but after then it'll be getting kind of too close to the news for me to want to take a trade. If this thing would just kind of break out of this little flag here in the next few minutes, I might be able to take something. But if not, I'm not gonna try anything. I'm not gonna try anything. You know what? You know what I think everybody here should do before you leave? I think later on today, everybody should call Custom Jewelers and ask for Rusty. And then, you should say, "Hey, Mr. Rusty, can you let Slade trade the New York session and then go into work after? And then I could, always trade the New York session with you guys. Be great." No, it's in Alabama. Custom Jewelers in Phoenix City, Alabama. Custom Jewelers. Hey, Mr. Rusty. Slade is really helping me out here. I would like to be able to trade with him during the New York session. That's it. You got it. There it is. Dude, that would be so funny. That'd be so funny. Just whoever answers, just tell him to leave a message for Rusty. don't if you're really gonna call, don't ask for him. He might get mad, but just tell him to write down a message. He might be making a big diamond sale, and then he gets, yeah. So just tell him to leave a message. Yes, sir. That's it. Dude, my Apex accounts are already back at 52,750, baby. Well, a couple are at 850, a couple are at 750. The copy trader kind of messed up, but dude, they're already back up. They're already back up. Few more $200 days, and that'll be another 20K payout, dude. That's insane to me. Like 5 $200 days. 5 $200 days, and that can be a $20,000 payout. That is just, dude, insane, man. That's why Apex, they suck at the beginning. I'm telling you, they really suck getting through the trailing drawdown and stuff. But like the golden zone is kind of like after you get that first payout. After you get your first payout with Apex, you're kind of like in this money window where you only have to make a little bit of money, and you can just kind of keep kind of rolling over payouts as long as you manage your risk well. It's like a little money zone. Like you can get about 3 payouts. That's kind of like what I've gotten before. Usually 3 payouts, and then I'll usually mess it up on the 4th one. I don't know why, but that's just how it goes for me. Maybe this time will be different. Maybe, just maybe, I can keep these forever. And I think I'm going to be able to keep these for a long time because I have one extra account. And I'm going to have to pay the fee on it after this month if I keep these accounts. All right. Yeah, this is kind of boo-boo here. And Devin, you're the only one in here. So I think I'm about to hop off of here, buddy. I'm about to hop off of here. All right, man. You too. Yes, sir. I'll see you later. Peace, guys. See ya, YouTube. See ya. I'm out of here.
Trades by Slade on the screen, money flowing like a dream. Shots go up, shots go down, go gangster rules this town. NASDAQ flashes in his eyes, trading fast, catching highs. Buy low, sell high on Q, go gangster, always knew. Go gangster making gold, every trade, every hold, money rain from the sky. Go gangster touching high. Candlestick, red and green, biggest trader ever seen. In the zone, no time to rest. Go gangster, simply the best. Tick-tock, the time goes by. Golden games reaching sky. Every trade winning more. Go gangster, hear them roar. Gangster making gold, every trade, every hold. Money rain from the sky. Go gangster touching high. NASDAQ flashes in his eyes. Trading fast, catching highs. Buy low, sell high on Q. Go gangster, always knew. Go gangster making gold. Every grade, every hold. Money rain from the sky. Go gangster touching high. Candlestick, red and green, biggest trader ever seen. In the zone, no time to rest. Go gangster, simply the best. Tick-tock, the time goes by. Golden gains reaching sky. Every trade winning more. Go gangster, hear them roar. Market open, bells ring loud.